Most e-commerce businesses eventually hit a plateau. Even with better marketing, improved operations, and stronger products, a point arrives where growth stops coming from external adjustments and begins to mirror the growth of the founder. At this stage, your ability to think clearly and make better decisions becomes the primary factor in whether the company moves forward. You can see the difference in how two types of leaders handle that transition. On the left, a founder is reacting to daily fires, buried in sticky notes, and looking for external things to blame. On the right, a founder treats reflection as a strategic business activity, using a disciplined process to evaluate their own habits and assumptions. High-performing business owners know that their organizations rarely outgrow the thinking of the people leading them. They treat continuous personal development not as an optional luxury, but as a primary driver of the business itself. Today, we are going to build a customized 30-minute weekly reflection engine. All you need to execute this is a digital calendar and a blank document. By operationalizing this habit, lessons that would normally disappear are captured and turned into practical wisdom. It is the mechanism that allows your business to gain access to better opportunities as your own perspective expands. Step 1 is securing the time. You need to block out exactly 30 minutes at the very end of your work week. Looking at this digital calendar, you will want to place your block at a time like Friday at 4 p.m. Title it Strategic Reflection and set the recurrence to repeat weekly. You have to schedule this during a wind-down period. If you drop this deep thinking block into your peak operational hours on a Tuesday afternoon, it will be skipped the moment a minor crisis hits. Give this calendar event its own distinct color so it stands out from your standard meetings. This helps you treat it as a high-priority, executive-level activity. Physically securing this recurring anchor protects your proactive thinking time. Without it on the calendar, reflection usually gets devoured by reactive daily firefighting. Step 2 is the audit. Open a dedicated documentation space and prepare to review the past 5 days of operations. In your digital workspace, create a raw, unedited list of 3 to 5 major business events from the week. Include both successful launches and unexpected crises, like a new ad campaign or a supplier delay. Step 3 is interrogation. As we slide the audit list over, we open a panel for diagnostic questions. The rule here is to look at your own decision-making process first, rather than blaming market conditions or competitors. Question 1. What worked better than expected? Question 2. What unnecessary risks did I take? Question 3. Which of my assumptions proved incorrect? And finally, question 4. What would I do differently next time? Applying these 4 questions forces you to take responsibility for the outcome. It captures specific lessons before they fade, ensuring the review stays centered on factors you can actually control. By systematically interrogating your raw audit list, you convert the chaotic noise of a busy week into clean, actionable, founder-controlled data. Step 4 is extraction. You have to avoid writing vague, rambling journal entries here. Paragraphs of text are difficult to review and nearly impossible to act upon. Instead, you are going to condense your reflections down into exactly 3 concrete one-sentence bullet points. Your first required output, shown here at the top of the document, is exactly 1 lesson learned from the week's events. Your second required output is identifying exactly 1 mistake to avoid repeating. Your third required output is defining exactly 1 improvement to apply immediately to your operations. Forcing your thoughts into this strict 3-point format guarantees that your 30-minute routine produces a tangible business asset, rather than just an emotional venting session. As you repeat this process, you transform fleeting daily experiences into permanent knowledge, filling page after page with tested insights. Over months, these simple 3-point entries compound. They assemble themselves into a highly concentrated, personalized leadership playbook. Having this documented playbook allows you to understand your own strengths and weaknesses. You begin to delegate more effectively and avoid repeating the same costly strategic errors. To get started, open your calendar right now and verify that your 30-minute block is securely booked for this Friday.